virtual story time, not quite live. Okay, so next week. Oh wait, no, wait, sorry. We got to do the song first. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends, it's story time. We clap and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends, it's story time. We stomp and sing hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. With our friends, it's story time. We wave and sing hello, hello, hi. Welcome to virtual story time, not quite live. All right, guys. So next week, you guys are going to get materials to make your own pool party. Woo! As the summer's winding down, I'm sure you guys are all planning your last minute pool parties to send off the summer. And maybe you have already done it, but if you haven't, we have some books right here for you, and we have a craft for you so that you can get to planning. So here we go. Whew, it's going to be a lot of fun books here. First, I have for you Don't Splash the Sasquatch by Redeker and Bob Staake. The Boy Who Wouldn't Swim by Deb Lucke. And an underwater dogs adventure, Puppy Pool Party. Oh, that's so cute. It's so cute. By New York Times bestselling author Seth Casteel. Wow. Guys, I'm so excited to be reading these books to you. And without further ado, I'm going to get right into it. Starting now. All right, so let me get my trusty glasses. And the first book we're going to read is Don't Splash the Sasquatch. Okay. All right. So this title is called Don't Splash the Sasquatch. And Don't Splash the Sasquatch is by Redeker. Sorry, yes. And Bob Staake. Ever wonder why you should never splash the Sasquatch? Hello, lifeguard Globule. May I please sit by your pool? Of course you may sit by my pool, Senor Sasquatch. Oh, they're so polite. Like he says, may I sit by your pool? And the other one said, yes, of course you may. I hope I don't get splashed. I do not like my fur to get wet. It gets too squizzified. Okay, says the lifeguard. I'll make sure you don't get splashed. Don't splash the Sasquatch! Excuse me, lifeguard Globule. May I take a dip in your pool? Oh, may I please take a dip in your pool? Of course you may take a dip in my pool, Miss Elephant Shark. But please. Okay, you guys didn't notice that, right? It's called Elephant Shark, by the way. Elephant Shark. Splash! Don't splash the Sasquatch. Okay. Well, Elephant Shark did not get those instructions before she jumped into the pool, so. Excuse me, lifeguard Globule. May I please take a dip in your pool? Of course you may take a dip in my pool, Mr. Octorhino. But please, splash. Don't splash the Sasquatch. Oh my goodness, if only I told them before that. Excuse me, lifeguard Blue. May I please take a dip in your pool? Of course you may take a dip in my pool, Miss Goatwell. Goatwell, oh my goodness. But please, Splash. Oh no, that was a pretty big splash. If you guys can see it, you can't even see the Sasquatch. Excuse me, lifeguard Blue Blue. May I please take a dip in your pool? Of course you may take a dip in my pool, Miss Loch Ness Monster Space Alien. But please, curse splash. Don't splash the Sasquatch. Oh my goodness. I think it's kind of a little too late for all that. Squizzlefied! Oh no, we splashed the Sasquatch. We soaked the Sasquatch. We squizzlefied the Sasquatch. What should we do? We must spin the Sasquatch. Okay, they're really quick on their toes there. Spin. We must shimmy, shimmy the Sasquatch. Shimmy, shimmy. Do you think that's gonna get them unsquizzlefied? We must style the Sasquatch. Style, style. I do not like to get splashed, soaked, squizzlefied, spun, or shimmy, but I love my new style. Oh, Senor Sasquatch, pool party! We already know what's gonna happen. We already know. They did him up. They cleaned him up, and oh no! I've been re-squizzlefied. No! Poor Sasquatch. He tried so hard. He said, "Do not splash him." He gets squizzlefied. He does not like being squizzlefied, and yet he got squizzlefied twice. All right, so let's take a break to do a song. And the first song I have for you guys today is to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. It should be in the description. And here we go. It's called If You're Going to the Pool. All right. So if you're going to the pool, wear your suit. If you're going to the pool, wear your suit. If you're going to the pool, then a suit will keep you cool. If you're going to the pool, wear your suit. If you're going to the pool, wear a hat. If you're going to a pool, wear a hat. If you're going to a pool, then your hat will keep you cool. If you're going to a pool, wear your hat. If you're going to your pool, wear your flip-flops. Ooh, I got a pair of flip-flops right here. If you're going to your pool, wear your flip-flops. If you're going to a pool, then your flip-flops will keep you cool. If you're going to a pool, wear your flip-flops. If you're going to a pool, wear your sunglasses. And you might want to wear some snazzy ones like these sunstashes. If you're going to a pool, wear your sunglasses. If you're going to a pool, then sunglasses will keep you cool. If you're going to the pool, wear your sunglasses. Yay! Sunglasses. I do love sunglasses. Actually, I don't. But I really love these sunglasses. They're the best. Okay. So now that we've had some fun with the Sasquatch and his pool, why don't we have an adventure with our next pal? The boy who wouldn't swim. Now, guys, have you ever felt like you didn't want to swim? Like you maybe afraid of swimming, or you feel like you wouldn't be able to get, like you wouldn't be able to actually, get into the water, or you might feel like there's some challenges with swimming. Maybe you're afraid to be in the water. You never know, right? But I'd like to believe that you guys are not scared of water and that you guys are all really great swimmers. So let's let's read a story about our friend who doesn't want to swim. We're gonna find out why he doesn't want to swim. But don't you guys think that giraffe around his waist is a cute giraffe? Look, he's blowing it up in this photo. This book is written for Eric. It was so hot that summer that the whole town practically lived in the pool. The Wilsons, the Hurlbits, the Ignazios, the Whitmires, and the Dooleys were there so much you'd think they got out of the water only to sleep. There wasn't a person in Claremont County who did not have prune toes. Have you guys ever stayed in a pool so long that your toes started to prune? Or like, you know, when you wash dishes or have your fingers in water too long, they start to prune, right? You see this pruning effect. Well, everyone except Eric Dooley. Wah wah. Nothing would get Eric into the pool. When his mom came over wearing her swim cap and an encouraging smile, he said no before she could even open her mouth. He said the same thing when one of the Wilson twins invited him to an underwater tea party. And when Mr. Ignazio threw a nickel into the pool and yelled, "Finders keepers!" What? Money did not get him into that pool? What? You kids love money. He was so busy ignoring them. At first, he didn't notice his younger sister, Jessica, getting the swim lesson meant for him. Put your face in the water and blow bubbles, dear, his mom said. Blub, blub, blub. Eric didn't know which was worse, being afraid to swim or being afraid to learn how to swim or being jealous of his sister Jess learning how to swim. Jess just thinks she's so much better than me. His mom saw him watching. Want to join us, Eric? Are you kidding? She just blew spit all over the pool, he shouted. Oh, now in COVID times, I really think about that kind of stuff, right? Rex, the lifeguard, pointed a warning finger at Jess and blew his whistle. Pool rules! No spitting! He said. But she's not really spitting in the pool. She's just blowing bubbles. A remarkably short while later, his mom said, "Look, Jessica's dog paddling. You could too, Eric." Eric closed his eyes and feigned indifference. He kept them shut so long, his eyelids tanned. When he finally opened them, it was the end of June. Jessica was swimming right across the middle of the pool where the water was the deepest. She looked really pleased with herself, too. Well, the end of June, Jessica's already near the deep end. Under his thick coating of sunblock, Eric was green with envy. Ooh, green like my shirt. He stood up and yelled, "Shark!" Jessica panicked. She dog paddled, she breaststroked, she crawled until she reached the solid ground of Mr. Ignazio's head. Rex, the lifeguard, had to climb down from his chair to pry her up. She took the last few strands of Mr. Ignazio's hair with her. Wow, that's not a cool trick to play at all, Eric. Then his mom gave Eric a time out. By the time it was over, Jessica had learned how to swim underwater. He couldn't believe it. All he learned how to do was freckle. When Jess came up for a breath, Eric yelled, "Baby pee!" Ew, no one wants to swim in a pool with baby pee. Jess screamed, "Ah!" and scrambled up the ladder. Right behind her were Mrs. Whitmire, all the Hurlbrits, and the Wilsons. Mr. Ignazio got out too, being careful to keep his distance from Jess. The rest of the Dooleys got out as well, although they suspected that Eric was making it up, especially since all the babies were over in the baby pool. Rex had to test the water and prove it was clean, while the whole town looked on, hot, sweaty, and irritated, just like Eric had been all summer. So, seems like Eric's plan worked out very well. Now no one's in the pool, and everyone is just like him. After that, Eric had a long timeout. A very, very long timeout. When he was finally back in his lounge chair, it was mid-July. He was shocked to see Jessica on the end of the diving board. Their eyes locked, and she said, "Na, na, 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 na," and then she jumped off. "Tsunami!" yelled Eric, but nobody paid him the least bit of attention. He's kind of like the boy who cried wolf, right? You guys know that story? Eric sat in his chair on the hot concrete and steamed for most of August, while Jess jumped off the diving board again and again. See, Jessica is very good. Eric was so hot he thought he might melt, but the idea of plunging into that bottomless pit of icy blue water made him sweat even more. Finally, he couldn't stand it any longer. When no one was looking, he snuck over to the baby pool and waded in. Instantly, he was nice and cool, at least from the ankles down. But the babies were giving him weird looks. They began to cry, then wail. Eric realized they were right. He was no baby. What is he doing in a baby pool? Give them their space. He got out, went to the big pool, and without thinking about it too much, took a deep breath and climbed down the ladder. He made it as far as the second rung. Yay, he's in the water. Eventually, he let his mom pry his hands off the ladder and tow him around. It was so nice and cool in that water that sometimes, just once in a while, he forgot to be scared. The next day, he got his first swim lesson without his giraffe. Before long, he had prune toes, just like everyone else. Oh, once Eric got into that water, he never wanted to get out. And just like that, he went from being the boy who wouldn't swim to being the boy who wouldn't get out of the pool. By the last week of August, Eric could doggy paddle, he could breaststroke, and he could crawl. He had an underwater tea party with Jess and the Wilson twins, and he was thinking about giving the diving board a try. Wow, Eric made huge strides once he let go of his fear. But the pool closed for the season. The Wilsons, the Hurlbuts, the Ignazios, and the Whitmires packed up their sunblock and damp towels and went home. The Dooleys would have done the same, but Eric wouldn't get out of the water. Rex, the lifeguard, needed to leave for college, but he couldn't go off duty as long as anyone was in the pool. Nothing would get Eric out, not even after the weather turned. The Dooley family sat on their lounge chairs, cold, shivering, and irritated, while Eric swam back and forth across the pool. He looked really pleased with himself, too. Oh, and that's how the story ends. You guys can see the lifeguard never made it back to college. He was there in the winter. What's his name? Rex? Of course, in real life, Rex would have obviously gone off to college. He's not the only lifeguard. But anywho, that was fun. Let's go with our second and last song. So, we're going to be singing a song called This Is the Way We Jump in the Pool, and it's to the tune of the Mulberry Bush. So, this is the way we jump in the pool, jump in the pool, jump in the pool. This is the way we jump in the pool when we go for a swim. This is the way we use our arms, use our arms, use our arms. This is the way we use our arms when we go in the pool. This is the way we kick our legs. Kick. You guys can't see my legs, but I'm kicking. Kick my legs, kick my legs. This is the way kick my legs, kick our legs when we go for a swim. This is the way we plug our nose, plug our nose, plug our nose. This is the way we plug our nose when we go for a swim. This is the way we swim like a dog, swim like a dog, swim like a dog. This is the way we swim like a dog when we go for a swim. Hope you guys had a lot of fun singing that song. And if you didn't, then you can sing it on your own after the story time is over, because I put the lyrics right there in the description just for you. All right, we got one more Speaking of swimming like dogs, I thought that would be a good way to lead into our final book. It's Puppy Pool Party. Oh yeah, Underwater Dogs Adventure by New York Times bestselling author Seth Casteel. Well, this book is published by Little Brown and Company. You're cordially invited to a puppy pool party. The sun is out. It's time to play. Come swim and splash the day away. Hooray! Let's go. Test the water. Dip your toes. Blow some bubbles through your nose. Slip and slide. Float and glide. You're in for a fun wet ride. Look at these dogs having fun. These puppies. Run and jump. Give it your all. You splash the most when you cannonball. Nice move, puppy. You've got style. Now let's see your underwater smile. That's like these smiles from these different puppies as they're having fun in the water. This puppy pool party looks kind of fun. Some pups paddle in a pair. Swimming buddies love to share. Safety first. It's crystal clear. Don't swim without a lifeguard near. Lifeguards are there to save you if anything happens, right? Doggy paddle, strong and fast. Swirling bubbles are a blast. Who doesn't like bubbles? I'd love to meet the person who doesn't love bubbles. Try the deep end. When you're ready, you can make it slow and steady. Crank the music. Howl along. Dance around to your favorite song. Swimming puppies are so brave. Surf's up puppy, catch that wave. If you're tired, take a break. Dry off with a great big shake. Anyone like to try to shake like a puppy? That got the whole house wet. Warm and sleepy, dream away. What a fun pool party day. Yay. They look very satisfied. They look very satisfied. And this is the guest list. I'm going to put it all up here so you guys can pause and take a look at all the different doggies that they displayed in this book. All these different puppies. And they have names and how old they are at the time of these photos. And just wanted to let you know that there's a note from the author in the back, just in case you guys were kind of concerned about the dogs swimming around. It says, to create these images, I taught swimming lessons to over 1,500 puppies, helping them to build confidence and safety skills in the water. Many of the youngest puppies only swam for a few minutes, but in that time they learned about buoyancy, their physicality in the water, and most importantly, how to get out of a pool. Some of the more adventurous puppies were instantly comfortable in the water and immediately began jumping in the pool and chasing toys. I'd love to give a big thank you to all the amazing animal rescue organizations that helped to make this book possible by providing such wonderful puppies. Adoption is a great option. So there you guys go. That was Puppy Pool Party. Well, thank you so much for joining me for story time today. Hope you guys have an amazingly wonderful day. And before I go, let me show you what we read today. Don't Splash the Sasquatch by Kent Redeker and Bob Staake. Or Staake. The Boy Who Wouldn't Swim by Deb Lucke. And finally, An Underwater Dog's Adventure Puppy Pool Party. Oh, by New York Times bestselling author Seth Casteel. Well, thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Have a great day, and I'll see you. And don't forget to come in, by the way, because we have story times in-house now on Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m. and we also have them at 5:30 on Wednesday evenings. We look forward to seeing you guys, and without further ado, we wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this with our friends at Storytime. We wave goodbye like this. Bye.